Thank you, Jim. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Chairman, Governor Tomblin, thank you for inviting me to give this address this morning. We're advised that I've been invited to speak because of the huge commitment that Murray Energy Corporation has just made to West Virginia. And actually, I'm not new to the state. I've worked in places such as Mammoth, Cedar Grove, Red Parrot, Red Cedar, Winding Gulf, and we owned the Oneida Coal Company in Braxton and Webster County for many years. The purchase of Consolidation Coal Company from Consol Energy, Inc. was completed on December 5th. We acquired 5 mining operations, 23 towboats, and a large fleet of barges. The mines have been named after the counties in which they are located. Our employees work there, live there. Why shouldn't the mines be named for the areas in which they work and live? So you'll now hear of the Monongalia County Coal Company, Monongalia County Mine. It had a name, Blacksville. You'll hear of the Marion County Coal Company, Marion County Mine, formerly Loveridge. You'll hear of the Harrison County Coal Company, Harrison County Mine, formerly Robinson Run. The Ohio County Coal Company, Ohio County Mine, Shoemaker. The Marshall County Coal Company, Marshall County Mine, McElroy. The new company under which those mines are incorporated is called Murray American Energy, Inc. The Consolidation Coal Company name no longer exists. The name has been changed to Murray American Energy, Inc. So those are the names that you hear going forward. Murray Energy Corporation now has 7,100 direct employees. According to Penn State, 11 jobs are created in our communities for each one of those coal mining jobs. We'll be operating 13 longwall units, 46 continuous miner units in Ohio, Illinois, Kentucky, Utah, where we were before, and now West Virginia. We also formerly operated in Pennsylvania. Our production will be about 60 million tons of coal a year, and our revenue will place us about number 4 of the companies, but we do not have Powder River Basin operations, which to me is a giant sandbox with a 100-foot coal seam. We're strictly underground miners, and so the amount of work effort and the size of this combined company now is right at the top in the country in terms of revenue and in terms of employees and work effort. We emphasize fire protection and emergency preparedness at our mines. Worked with Jim Dean and Dean Salento of W.Va on these programs in the past, and we are implementing those fire brigades and that training already. I spoke to an emergency group, first responders, Friday evening, and pledged our support of them as well. Health and safety of our miners is foremost, no question about it. Well, it's been a transformative event for Murray Energy, and I'm going to stop on that subject and go to the status of the coal industry in the United States and in West Virginia in particular. Makes no difference whether you're a Democrat or Republican. Virtually all members of both political parties have historically been proponents of good American jobs, but there is an extreme exception today. There's no question that the United States coal industry is being destroyed by the actions of President Barack H. Obama and his radical followers and his supporters. prestigious Heritage Foundation said there's a movement in Washington to simply rid the economy of coal. Sort of an understatement. 392 coal-fired plants have already been closed. 237 are gone, and almost 200 more will be closed within the next 5 years. That's 100,000 megawatts of 4 cents a kilowatt hour electricity, while Mr. Obama attempts to replace it with 22 cents a kilowatt hour solar energy that gets $24 from you, the taxpayer. 392 plants, 100,000 megawatts gone. Now, I've got to say, fairly, that part of the problem the coal industry is facing is the increased use of natural gas. I don't have a problem with that. I think we should use all of the domestic energy that we have, and I'm glad to see the growth of our oil and gas industry in America as it leads us to energy independence. But on January 17, 2008, Mr. Obama said, so if somebody wants to build a coal plant, they can, it's just it'll bankrupt them. Joe Biden said no coal in America, and they're making good on their commitments. We're observing with every passing day that he and his appointed cabinet bureaucrats and supporters in the House and Senate, their efforts are accelerating, they're not decreasing. And nothing has been done to slow them down, let alone stop them. Central Appalachian coal industry is now 43% gone, and it'll never come back. That is central West Virginia, southern West Virginia, western Virginia, eastern Kentucky. It's gone, destroyed, nearly 50%. And remember that 11-to-1 multiplier of secondary jobs to the primary coal mining jobs. Now, Central Appalachian coal production was 134 million tons at the end of June, a 21% decrease over the last 12 months, according to the Federal Mine Safety and Health Administration. The production there has plummeted 100 million tons since 2008, when 234 million tons was produced. Further, for the entire country, publicly traded U.S. coal companies lost $46.9 billion in market value. $46.9 billion in market value as of June, compared to 2011. While market capitalizations decreased 61% during the period, some companies were erased totally by bankruptcy or liquidity problems. When the Obama administration has to totally destroy and attempts to totally destroy the U.S. coal industry, China has built a new 500 megawatt coal-fired plant every week for years. We have gone from 1.2 billion now down to 800 to 900 million ton American industry, while China will produce 4.32 billion tons this year, fivefold. Now I ask you, Mr. President, is it global warming or is it U.S. warming? Which way does the wind blow? Which way does the earth spin? And of course the earth has cooled for the last 16 years, according to the petition that I have by 11,000 scientists. Mr. Obama and his supporters are not only destroying the American coal industry, they're destroying low-cost electricity, as I said before. But you've got to be mindful, and he's not. He is mindful. He knows it. He won't pay attention to it, and his supporters. I take as an example what happened in Germany. Germany spent $194 billion the past 10 years on green Obama energy, eliminated the coal industry. They spent $11.2 billion on solar power alone. And the wind and solar costs were understated by a factor of 500%. Nevertheless, electric rates went up 61% in Germany. 15% of the people there were living on energy poverty and are now building 23 coal-fired power plants in Germany. The same has happened in Great Britain. Only there, they're not building the coal-fired plants, and they're expecting brownouts and blackouts. Well, Mr. Obama's actions is a human issue to me. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I know the names of those Americans whose jobs and family livelihoods are being destroyed as he appeases his radical environmentalist, unionist, liberal elitist, Hollywood character, and other constituencies that got him elected. These folks whose lives are being destroyed, ladies and gentlemen, are my employees. And in Murray Energy, I knew them all by name. These good Americans only want to work in honor and dignity. But when their jobs and those of their neighbors are gone, they have no one to sell their homes to because that's all they own. So these people who just want to work are denied that, prohibited from working, and go to the negative side of the economic ledger for the rest of their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the United States. This is not the America that I cherish. Thank you for having me this morning.